Hello children, how are you all? So I am here to start a beautiful concept again. Since we have completed A reading, today we are going to start with B reading. And we all know that the first unit deals completely about personality development. How should we mold our personality? Personality is not this flesh and blood. Personality is the way of thinking. Yes, that is actual personality development. So, in the previous topic we learnt about Nick Vujicic. Before Nick Vujicic we learnt about Helen Keller and Madam Sudha Chandran. Yes, we learnt about all such great personalities. So, today in our class we are going to learn about one person who is really great in his life. And today's topic is every success story is also a story of great failures. So before starting with this as routine, I would like to start my topic with an example. Children, you can ask your mother. Why I always ask you to question your mother is mother knows more about children. So I always request you to ask your mother about how you were when you were infants. So if you ask your mother, just find out, were you able to walk on the first day of your birth? No. Second day? No. Third day? No. After 6 months? Slowly you tried. After 7 months? Yes, that was a good try at 7th month, during 7 months. Then gradually you started walking independently. But before you learnt to walk independently, there were many times you fell down, you hurt yourself in that try of walking and running. Yes, you all must have seen those hurts or marks, and if you ask your parents, they will clearly explain you what kind of mischievous things you have done during those days, what all you did. Of course, every person does, every child does that. So, we all didn't learn to stand like this or walk like how we walk now and run like what we run, how we run before. Yes, there were many times where we fell, got up and continued our practice to walk. The same way here, even in our life, there will be many times where we will fall. That can be either personally or professionally. Whatever it is, even if we fall personally or even if we fall professionally or academically, we have to rise again. We have to rise again. Always if you stand first in the class, at one point of time you don't get that taste of success. That becomes a routine to you all. Yes, I always get first in class. Yes, but once you fall, once you fail and then see the success, then you will understand the taste of success. Nothing is impossible in this world, but everything is possible when you fail and try reaching that. In that process of reaching your success, number of times you fail is your experience and learning. If I ask you to go and touch flame, do you touch flame? No, you will not touch flame because you know that it's going to hurt you. How do you know that? Experience. You experienced it, that's why you don't go near fire or flame. Yes, the same experience we gain out of failures. But most of us, once we see failure, we feel like this is waste, this is not in my fate, I can't do this. This is not at all written on my forehead, so I need not touch this, let me try something else. No. Is that correct? No, that is not at all correct, because When the first time you tried walking, you must have fallen down number of times, and at that time if you would have thought that maybe walking is not in my destiny, would you walk like this now today? No. It is not the matter of written in our destiny or no. When you try, all the supernatural powers around us will support us and make us stand erect in the society. Yes, so here there are again few people, their life story is shared here in this lesson, which will motivate us like anything. It boosts our energy levels. Okay. So, every success story is also a story of great failures. There will be first time failure, you will fall, again you try coming up, you step up a little, you go one step ahead, you again fall down, then try again, you go to the third step, again from third step you will fall down. No, do not look back, look forward, you again try, finally you will reach that topmost position. So, that is the gist of this lesson. So, let me read out. Failure is the highway to success. Once you travel on that failure path to see that success, you will enjoy your life. I do not suggest you to fail in your class 10. That is not my intention. Okay, you have to go out of the school with flying colors, children. Okay, this can be used in our personal life. Tom Watson Sr. said, if you want to succeed, double your failure rate. See, all these people, they have invented something, they have given something to these people in this world. So, this is all their experience what they are sharing. Failure is the highway to success. If you do not understand one answer, do not quit. You have to read it again and again until you understand it and until you can interpret it in your own words. Okay? So, that failure of understanding, that journey of not understanding should lead you to the position of being independent in understanding. So, this is the right example of traveling on the path of failure to reach success. So, this man tells, if you want to succeed in your life, double the rate of failure. If you study history, you will find that all stories of success are also stories of great failures. Yes, all those kings, they got defeated number of times, but again they came up in their life. Why to take about our kings and queens? Let us take the story of Mahanati Savitri. Someone said, you are not eligible to this field, you can't act, or you are unfit to work for film industry. What did she do? With her strong determination, she stood there, she proved herself that she is the best. Yes, that should be our guts. If you study history, you will find that all stories of success are also stories of great failures. But people do not see the failures, they only see one side of the picture and they say that person got lucky. Yes, no one observes failures in our life. Of course, people will observe. For example, I failed in my, just an example. Okay, I gave number of competitive examinations. I failed in those competitive examinations, and then people only observe that she failed, but no one understands what is the percentage I scored and what was the difference between success and failure. Person who gets 90 out of 100, for example, a person should get 91 out of 100 to pass. This is pass number, but the one who gets 90 out of 100 is also considered as a failure. What is the difference here? This 1 mark is the difference between this successful person and failure. So, here this does not mean that you are a failure, just you are one step below. So, this kind of things should not demotivate us children. We should strive harder and harder. People will not look at this person who got 90 out of 100. No one will bother. They will only talk that this person failed. But here the one who scored 91 out of 100, people will praise and they will only talk about he passed. He passed in his life, but they don't compare what is that percentage, the minute line between the successful person and a failure person. But this man struggled a lot to get 90. If he adds a little more struggle to this, he will beat this person and he may also get 95 out of 100. People will only observe this, they don't observe this. And they will only think that this person, only this person worked very hard, so he is successful, and people will categorize this person as a failure and thinks that this man wasted his time. But we should be very, very strong at this moment, children. We should keep calm, but always keep trying that this is not my ultimate destination. My destination is something else beyond this. Okay, so we should also come to this place where people talk about our success stories. Okay, that is the reason for adding this lesson into your academics. Let me share someone's life history with you. This was a man who failed in business at the age of 21. He was defeated in a legislative race at age 22. Failed again in business at age 24. Overcame the death of his sweetheart at age 26. Had a nervous breakdown at age 27. Lost a congressional race at age 34. Lost a senatorial race at age 45. Failed in an effort to become vice president at age 47. Lost a senatorial race at age 49. And finally was elected president of the United States at age 52. He waited for 52 years to see that success in his life, and in this process of multiple failures, never he lost his hope. He was striving harder and harder and harder to see that success. See how many failures. At the age of 21, he failed in business. This is his first failure. He was defeated at the age of 24 in business. Defeated in legislative race at the age of 22, second failure. Failed again in business at age 24, this is third failure. Overcame the death of his sweetheart. He lost his sweetheart, maybe his wife, at the age of 26. So this is another defeat. Fourth one. Had a nervous breakdown at age 27, fifth defeat. Lost a congressional race at age 34, sixth defeat. Lost a senatorial race at age 45, seventh. 8th, 9th, then finally the 10th attempt was a successful attempt and he could become President of United States of America. So who is he? Who is this great personality? He is none other than Abraham Lincoln. So great this man is. After so many failures in his life, still he strived to see that success in his life. Path of failures finally led to success. If you go back to the first point, failure is the highway to success. Is this sentence not matching with Abraham Lincoln's success story, life history? Yes. So a man should have this kind of determination in their life, should be passionate to see that success in our life. So would you call him a failure? Can we call him a failure now? If he would have not attempted the 10th time in this elections, if he would not have taken that decision of contesting in these elections, who knows, he would have been as a failure in his life. But his thought of taking part in this made him a successful person in his life, and not only a successful person in his life, but also he became an inspirational person. He inspires so many people. His story inspires number of people in this world. So, would you call him a failure? Definitely no, he is not at all a failure, but he struggled a lot. He could have quit, he could have left. My God, right from the age of 21 there is complete failure in his life. Who will have that energy levels to take again risk their life? People would think, okay, I tried once, twice, thrice and fourth time I have no energy to see this failure. But this man, he tasted 9 failures in his life, but finally he reached the destination of beautiful success. He could have quit, but to Lincoln, defeat was a detour and not a dead end. So this is the success story of Abraham Lincoln. So I want you all to read this story, try understanding this man's struggle to see that success. I hope I am clear with the topic what I dealt today, and there are many more such information regarding great persons in this world. So we will be covering all that information soon in our next sessions. So that's all for today, and I am winding up with my session now. Take care children, catch you all in the next session.